Hey all, welcome to Komli Mom online classes. Happy morning, all of Ayyo, happy evening, all of you. Happy evening. Shall we begin today's session? Are you ready, everybody? What I'm going to discuss in this session, in a previous class, we have discussed all the PYQ, I mean, all the questions from the alcohols, phenols chapter. In this session, let us see the previous year questions from the alcohols and phenols. From which year to which year? Past 10-year papers from 2024 to 2015. Target is less than 30 minutes or 25 minutes. Okay, ready everybody? Your first question. Your first question is on the screen. Your time starts now. The products A and B are obtained in the following reactions. So what you are getting? You are getting here first. Alcohol is reacting with the PCl3. Welcome back faster. Still dinner break. Alcohol reacts with the PCl3. What we'll get? First, alcohols PCl3. Like this, for example, PCl3. It donates lone pair to the vacant d orbitals, and this OH replace this chlorine simply to say all the three OHs was replaced by all the three chlorines, and this three chlorine RCl, like this three chlorines are there. No, I'll put 3 here. I'll put 3 here. So HPO, all the three chlorine plus three OHs we have to replace. I mean, we are getting H3PO3. Our A product is H3PO3. 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 Next, PCl5 with alcohol. When you are treating PCl5 with alcohol, PCl5, 3 chlorines, 4 and 5 chlorines, PCl5. First, what will happen? It will come and donate and the Cl goes out. Same way, this 2 chlorines was removed by this OHs. Then P, there are 3 chlorines and 2 chlorines was replaced by this OH. Cl goes out. Presence of 2OH on the same carbon is not stable. Loss of water will happen. P double bond O is left and Cl3, POCl3. Option 2 is the correct answer. Very good. Which one of the following alcohols reacts instantaneously with a Lucas reagent? Which will react instantaneously with a Lucas reagent? OH connected to the carbon that is connected with only one carbon. So it is a primary. It is a tertiary alcohol because OH connected carbon connected with 3 other carbons. OH connected carbon connected to only one carbon primary. OH connected carbon connected to 2 other carbons, so it is a secondary. Correct? Now, in this 3, which is a more reactive, reactivity order is tertiary alcohols more reactive than the secondary than the primary. So, second option is the correct answer. Instant precipitate will be formed. Which among is the following will be most readily dehydrated under acidic conditions? If there is no under acidic condition, then we will do like before session how we have done more electron withdrawing group, faster dehydration reaction we have to do. But if any acidic conditions if mentioned, then what will happen? Carbocation is an intermediate then. So remove this OH and create a carbocation. Remove OH, create a carbocation. Remove OH, create a carbocation. Remove OH, create a carbocation. So in these 3 carbocations was destabilized by withdrawing group, and this carbocation is stabilized by electron releasing group. So you can say that this dehydration is faster because that intermediate carbocation is more stable. Why? Because here acidic condition is mentioned, so hydration in acidic conditions is carbocation is an intermediate. If suppose no acidic condition is mentioned, then what we will do? More electron withdrawing group, like how we have done previous question, like NO2 group and CN group, then CHO, then COCH3. That is the order. Clear? Then here OH and H remove, we will get one double bond here, one double bond, and again OH if you remove, one more double bond. Even extended conjugation also there in this case. We will be getting a more stable product in option number 1. Next, consider the following reaction and identify the product. So here you have a secondary alcohol and HBr. Then what you will do? First protonation will takes place. It donates lone pair to H plus. Then O and H2O plus will be formed. It goes out. Carbocation will be formed. Am I right? So what is a carbocation? CH3, CH3, CH plus CH3. Carbocation is formed. And once any time carbocation is formed here, which SN1 reaction is happening, right? So what you have to do? This rearrangement reaction takes place. This hydride shift, which is shift methyl and hydride, which is a faster. Hydride shift is faster. So hydride shift will takes place, and that hydrogen comes here, and here will be getting a plus charge and a CH3. After that, Br minus comes and attack, and what is our product? Second position methyl group and Br group should be there. So option D is the correct answer. Clear? Next one. The acidic strength of monosubstituted nitrophenol is higher than the phenol because of the electron withdrawing nitro group. So they're asking that, they're telling that we have a phenol, okay, and phenol, which is one nitro group is there, any nitro group, one nitro group. So phenol and nitro group, which is more acidic? Nitrophenol is more acidic. Any place, ortho, para, meta, any position. Because of electron withdrawing group nature, it pulls the electrons from the benzene ring. Benzene in turn pulls from oxygen. Oxygen pulls from this hydrogen. Hydrogen goes out as a H plus. So more acidic character. Statement 1 is the correct answer. Coming to the statement 2. Nitrophenol, orthonitro, metanitro, paranitro will have same acidic strength as they have one nitro group attached to the phenolic group. Is it correct? Ortho and para all are same. Tell me what is the order? Orthonitro, metanitro, and tell me metanitro and paranitro phenol. So in this case, what will happen? Can you say NO2 which group? Minus M minus I. And meta place, what is the answer? Minus M. Only minus I. No mesomeric effect. Mesomeric and hyperconjugation don't operate at meta position. NO2 group at minus M minus I. So here it is very close. Minus M minus I is very close. So more pulling group is very closer. So first one is more acidic. After that, meta and para. Meta is closer. So more acidic group should be meta. But para, two effects are operating, minus M minus I. So para is more acidic. After that, least one is meta. Correct. But in this, again 1 and 3, even it is very closer, due to the presence of intramolecular H bonding, it don't like to fire that H plus ion outside because it is getting stability due to intramolecular H bonding. So para and ortho, which is more acidic, para is more acidic, then ortho is more acidic, then meta is more acidic, last one is phenol. Everybody clear? So this is the acidic order which is given is statement number 2 is wrong. So A is correct and 1 is correct and 2 is incorrect. Option C is the correct answer. Next one. Reaction between acetone and methyl magnesium chloride followed by hydrolysis will give. Can you tell me what is an acetone structure? CH3, C double bond O, CH3. What is methyl magnesium bromide? CH3, MgBr. So CH3 minus is a good source of carbon anion. It goes and attack the carbonyl carbon, and the two oxygen, the pi bond shifts there. Then you'll be getting CH3 attacks here, CH3 and O minus and MgBr plus as it is, it will come here. After that, if you do further hydrolysis, here H and OH, we will be getting which alcohol? Tertiary butyl alcohol. What is the name of this alcohol? Tertiary butyl alcohol. So third option is the correct answer. Next one. Anisole on cleavage with HI gives. Anisole. Anisole means what? OCH3 with HI. So in this, what is an ether? You are doing this HI reaction. So what you have to do? Check that alkyl group. If any tertiary is there, it follows SN1 mechanism. The negative species should attack on tertiary carbon. So here tertiary is not there, here tertiary is not there. In this too, SN2 mechanism takes place. Least crowded side I minus will go and attack, and more crowded side, I mean that's other side H will attack. So I attacks at least crowded side because it is SN2 mechanism. See this one, if you skip also no problem. Why? Because it comes under ethers. Ethers was deleted in the portion. So what is the correct answer in this case? Can you tell me? Phenol and CH3I is the correct answer. Next one. The major products C and D in the following reactions respectively with excess of HI. This is also related to ether question, not needed, but let us see one time. When you are treating with a HI, see this side tertiary is there, which out of in ether, any side of alkyl group, if tertiary is there means it follows SN1 mechanism, break the bond there, that negative part of the species keep on the tertiary carbon, hydrogen on the oxygen. But again you are treating with excess of HI. So this alcohol also react, that iodine you put on alkyl group, H you put on oxygen. So you will get a two alkyl iodides. One is three-membered alkyl iodide. One is tertiary alkyl iodide. So which option is the correct option? Option number 1 is the correct answer. The compound that is most difficult to protonate is, which is most difficult to protonate? Tell me. One is a phenol, one is just water, one is a water, and one is alcohol like methanol, and one is like ether. So what happens in all these cases? Lone pair is free. Easily, if you add H plus, it will donate that lone pair to the H plus and it will be protonated very easily. But in case of phenol, lone pair is involving in a resonance. It is not free. It is involving in a resonance. It is not free. Lone pair is not free. Lone pair is not free in this case. So, phenol is most difficult to protonate. Option 1 is the correct answer. Okay. Next one. Compound A, C8H10O is found to react with NaOI. Whenever you see NaOI, immediately you have to understand that is how NaOI will be formed. NaOH reacts with a I2. Then it will form 1H, 1I goes out and NaOI will be formed. This is an haloform reagent, hypohalite ion. Then this will, what will it will do? It will react with the alcohols or the group which is having compound which is having CH3 C double bond O or CH3 CHOH. These groups containing compounds only, it will react and it will form an iodoform. So here they were asking, this compound is found to react with NaOI produced by reacting Y with NaOH. So NaOH you are treating with which substance? Our Y is I2. Our I is Y2. No, our Y is I2. our y is here, our y is I2, and yield say yellow precipitate with a characteristic smell. Okay, what is that yellow precipitate? CH3 iodoform. So what is the A? A must be either CH3 C double bond O containing group except acid and acid derivatives, and CH3 CHOH. So it is a primary alcohol, no. CH3, primary alcohol also reacts, but CH3, CH is not there. CH3, CH is not there. See here, CH3, CHOH is there. So this will give this reaction. This is the answer. Secondary alcoholic CH3, CHOH. Even primary alcohol, if it is there, ethanol also gives, because CH3, CH it will be having. Okay. After removal of HH, again we'll get this only, right? So this will give the reaction. Option number 3 is the correct answer. Next one. Which one is the most acidic compound? Here OH is there, here NO2 is there, here 3 NO2 groups are there, here releasing group is there. More is the number of electron withdrawing groups, more is the acidic character, because they pulls the electrons from the benzene ring. Benzene pulls from the oxygen, oxygen pulls from hydrogen, hydrogen goes out as a H+. So picric acid is the most acidic compound. The heating of phenyl methyl ether, again not needed, but one time let us see. Phenyl methyl ether, it reacts with the HI. In this case, which reaction it is? SN2. Why it is SN2? Because there is no tertiary alkyl group in any case. Then what you have to do? The negative part of the species will go and attack least crowded side. So iodine comes here, hydrogen comes here. So we'll get a phenol and a methyl iodide. So iodobenzene, wrong answer. Phenol, correct answer. Okay, option 2 is the right answer. The reaction secondary alcohol, we are treating with NaOH. So what will happen? This OH and this H goes out. We'll be getting sodium alkoxide. Then you are treating with MEI. Again, iodine and Na goes out. We will be getting OMe. Here OMe. This is called one of the most famous Williamson ether synthesis. This also optional, as ethers are not in the syllabus. So which portion comes under ether, you can skip for your NEET examination. Okay, but if any of you like a repeater or re-repeater, just ma'am, last year I have already read. One time I want to glance, it means you can, one time you can have a look, but it is deleted from the syllabus. Which of the following reactions can be used for the preparation of alkyl halides? Ethanol, if you treat with HCl in the presence of anhydrous ZnCl2. So what will happen? OH and H goes out and we'll be getting Lucas reagent is a test for alcohols. Primary alcohols gives a little late reaction. After 30 minutes around PPT will be formed, turbidity will be formed. So this gives our alkyl halide. Next, alcohols, when they reacts with the halogen acids like HI, HBr, so they follow primary alcohols. Only 4 primary alcohols. What are those? Methanol, ethanol, propanol, butanol. Only these 4 alcohols. Okay, they undergo SN2 reaction, and strong nucleophile favors like HI greater than HBr greater than, least one is HCl. So if this HCl without a catalyst, it don't undergo reaction. Okay, it don't undergo reaction because it's a primary alcohol, strong nucleophile is needed. But when we take a tertiary alcohol forms a carbocation easily, and the nucleophile like Cl minus, even it's a weak nucleophile, can favor SN1 reaction, and we will be getting tertiary alkyl halide will be formed. So in this case, no catalyst is needed because tertiary carbocation is more stable. SN1 reaction, weak nucleophiles can favor. And protonation will happen, carbocation will form, and Cl minus goes and attack. No problem. Next, you see this alcohol, secondary alcohol, reacts with a Lucas reagent. And what is our product? CH3 twice, CHCl and then what we'll be getting? We'll be getting H2O. This gives a PPT in how much time? Secondary alcohol, 5 to 10 minutes duration, it gives the precipitate. So option 4 is the correct answer. So 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4 are the possible reactions. Okay. Next one. Reaction of phenol with a chloroform in the presence of hydroxide finally introduces which of the following functional group? Phenols reacts with the chloroform in the presence of NaOH finally produces which one? Or hydroxide like KOH, or what it will give? What is the name of this reaction? Reimer-Tiemann reaction. Reimer-Tiemann reaction, what is our product? Salicylaldehyde is our major product, correct? Salicylaldehyde. So CHO group we are going to introduce. So what is the correct option? What is the correct option? Option 3 is the right answer. Okay. With this, we successfully completed alcohols and phenols chapter. Everybody clear? Shall I leave you for today's session? This is